So this should look absolutely familiar. It's almost identical to what you did yesterday, just the numbers are a little bit different. Okay, so how many of you guys actually did your homework and turned it in from yesterday? Oh, I see a couple of hands that aren't raised. Why are we not getting our homework done? I'll talk to you later. Figure out what's going on. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. What do I know? Problem number 1, what do I know? And what else do I know? What kind of 3? Good. So I know my slope, I know what M is, and I know what B is. Okay? So can I put this into my slope-intercept form? What's going to go here? And then what goes over here? Which is -3. Right? Looks good. That's so easy. Go ahead and do number 2. So just like yesterday, all we're doing is putting it into slope-intercept form, which is our wonderful, y equals m times x plus or minus, right? Because that can be positive or negative, b. Right? That's all we're doing for all of these. So for number 3, it's written in standard form, right? ax plus by is equal to c. That's standard form. So we need to use our steps to put that into slope-intercept form. I can't find my steps. Wait, my steps, guys. Aha. Okay, so we're going to use our steps to turn this into slope-intercept form. Andrew. All right. 3x plus 4y equals -16. Camila, what do I do first? If I'm looking at my steps, do I have parentheses?
No.
Do I have, so I can't use distributive property? Do I have like terms?
No.
None of them are like fraternal twins. So I need to add the opposite. What do I want to move to the right side to get into slope-intercept form?
3x.
I want to move that 3x. So how do I move it?
Subtract.
So I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. Well, how come I'm not putting it underneath this -16? Because they're not like terms. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this subtraction. I'm going to bring my balance down here. So this becomes 0, right? So what do I bring down? I have a positive 4y. And then what am I going to write first? That -16 or that -3x? I want that -3x so that I can get it into my slope-intercept form. So I'm pretty close. I have my y, my m, my x, and my b. But I don't want to have anything in front of the y. So I need to multiply everything, every term, by this positive 4. Right? So that's going to give me y is equal to, can I simplify -3 over 4 at all? So I'm just going to write -3 over 4 times x. And can I simplify -16 divided by 4? What does it become? Positive or -4? Becomes -4. This is all I need to do to these guys. All right? Go ahead and do number 4 on your own, and then we'll check it. Right? Following my steps, I want to move this 5x, right? So you should have subtracted 5x from both sides. You guys do that? Thumbs up. Good. That becomes a 0. So I bring down my 3y. I'm going to use my 5x before my -3. Right? And I got to eliminate this 3 in front of my y by dividing all my terms by a 3 or a positive 3. That becomes a positive y. I cannot simplify 5 over 3. So I'm going to leave it like that. That's my slope. And then a negative 3 divided by a positive 3 is going to give me a negative 1. Got it right? Awesome. Let's go ahead and skip to number 6. So these are where it, can get a little tricky. So I'm going to do some zooming. Zoom. You guys don't remember that. There used to be a TV show where they sang zoom. Anyway. All right. So let's look at my y-axis. Where does it cross? Right at 0. Okay. So that tells me that b is going to equal to what? 0. Which means it won't have a b. We'll see why later. All right. So let's find where else it crosses. I'm going down. It looks like it crosses right there, right? Is that accurate? So I'm going down 1, right? And right 1, correct? Down 1 and right 1. So what is my slope? Excuse me. Negative 1 over 1. Sorry. Confused faces, right? Because as I was going down this line, it crosses right at 0. That was my starting point. But it also crosses right at that next spot there. Right? So that tells me I went down 1 and right 1 to complete that circle, that triangle, right? So down 1 gives me my rise of negative 1. And my right 1 gives me that run of positive 1. So now I have all the information I need to put it into slope-intercept form, right? I can say that y is equal to, so what is my slope? What is negative 1 over 1? What's another way of saying that? Almost just 1. Okay, but can I simplify this? You guys weren't simplifying, so what can I simplify this to? Just 1? Look, negative 1, right? So it's actually negative 1, right? But remember, if I'm going to put that negative Juan in front of x, Juan is shy, right? So can I just say negative x? And what is my b? What is my b? Camila, where's my pass? Oh boy. So I don't have to, I don't need to say plus 0, right? I don't have to say it at all. I can just eliminate that whole thing. And my answer, diagonal, if you guys remember from our reflections, when y equals negative x, it's a diagonal downhill, right? You guys remember that? So the hardest part for you guys is actually finding those lines. So you have to be very, very clear. So I'm zooming in as much as I can here. All right. So for number 7, where does it cross my y? Where? Right there. What is the value that I'm going to give that? Right here? Yeah, so what is that value going to be then?
1.
What kind of 1? Negative 1. So my b is equal to negative 1. Okay? So I'm going to go uphill on this line, and I'm going to go, okay, nope, doesn't cross perfect there. Nope, doesn't cross. Nope, doesn't. Nope. How about here? Does it look like it crosses right there? Yeah, so I'm going to make that my point. And then I'm going to complete my triangle. Okay? You look confused. Do you see how it's not right at the X, at the crosshairs?
Oh.
Okay, but right there it is, absolutely, on the crosshairs. Okay, so then that's my triangle that I need to complete. So if I'm going to go up, 1, 2, 3, 4, that makes my rise what? What is my rise going to be? Positive 4. So I'm going to go right, 1, 2, 3. So what is my run going to be? 3. So my slope is going to be a rise of 4 and a run of 3. And now I can just put that into my equation. What does y equal? 4 over 3 times x. And then what? Plus or minus?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Okay, so you guys have one more standard form to put into, well, hold on. You have one more standard form to put into slope-intercept form, and then you have the backside of number 8 on this side to put into slope-intercept form. Should be good, right? You guys got this? Same as yesterday? Yeah? Use the rest of your period and let's get it done. And those of you